Hello, citizens of YouTube. This is the Geeky Nerd here, and today we're going to be talking about my Gen 4 Glock 19. This isn't going to be just a review of a Glock and what it does and history of it and how it is, because there's millions of videos out there. This is more or less my interpretation, my take, my kind of customizations that I've done for me that I like, and you might as well. But if not, you can do whatever you want, because Glocks, as everyone knows, is the Barbie doll Lego set of the gun world. You can put whatever you want. There's many customizations out there, only short of like the 1911 that you can do to it. Also, not a Glock fanboy, although I do appreciate them. Yes, I know it's a Glock on a Glock cleaning mat. That might be a symbol to some people out there, but I like them. They're to me, they're like a very good Vostok kitchen knife. They're not the prettiest. They're not like a Shun knife, but the fit, function, feel, they just work every time and they get the job done. Just like a Glock here. May not be the prettiest, but hey, it works. So first thing, safe check. Nothing in the mag. Nothing to slide. So first thing I've done, which you guys just saw right there, is I added a Strike Industries G4 comp on here, which I like. For one thing, it allows you to have environment manipulation. So if, for example, you're shooting with your weak hand here, and this hand you obviously can't pull the slide back, you can push it against something and rack around in there. Now, one thing people will probably say, oh, I wouldn't like that, is the fact that if you're, butted up, I'm not going to put my hand in front of the barrel here, but if you're butted up to someone, even there's nothing in it, but still, bad habits, right? If you push up against someone, or you have to push up against something, then they could put the gun out of battery and it's not going to go. Even if it's a slice little bit, it has to get that last little bit, which would obviously be a downside, because you couldn't, get whatever's on you off of you with your gun by trying to make it go bang, because it wouldn't. But I see that as a good benefit as opposed to a con, because you should be keeping your distance anyway in those situations. One thing it also does here is it vents the gases out the top and directs them basically, which keeps the almighty powerful 9mm tamed. Just joking, of course. What it also does is it adds a little bit of weight to the end of the muzzle, so it keeps your shots a lot flatter when you're when you're trying to go super fast, bang whiz speed mode. But all in all, fair. I like them. I enjoy them. About like $130, give or take, a piece. Moving on down here, I have a Streamlight TLR4, which I like because you get the laser and flashlight function, which is always nice. You can access it via one finger here. If you push down this side, it will just it will do like a momentary on, so it's twisting one way. And if you go the other way, which is difficult to do, it'll actually lock, so you can have your light and laser without having to hold it down. Now you can switch the laser off by pressing this switch. So there's actually 3 modes. You go one for light, the far left for light and laser, and then far right for the light and laser, and the far left for just laser. So whatever you prefer. And of course you can adjust that via your finger there. Again, it's not the most handy setup as far as if you're trying to do it on the fly, but you can. It's more of like a set it, forget it, done. Moving on back, the next thing that I did was I added this little carry clip here, which is nice if you're running, for example, like you have your you have your home setup AR with your 1-point sling, which as many people have said before, and I'll say as well, you should always have a sling on whatever your go-to battle rifle is, just because it always keeps weapon retention on you, which is a good thing to have, as we've seen throughout history. And with this, you might not always have a moment to strap on your leg holster or put your in the waistband holster on or what have you. You might be able to, you might want to grab your rifle and your pistol, but don't have the time to put that holster on. And, rifle, just throw it over your head, you're done. Now, some people may not like these. I do. Again, my gun, my opinion. It just replaces the rear back plate on here. And no kind of issues now. It is metal, and it just goes into the standard standard serrations that hold the slide in here. Very good retention. Slips on easy and then pulls out real easy. And just all in all, good thing to have. You can just slip it on your waistband and boom, you have your rifle and your pistol on a moment's notice to go. Also upgraded on here is these Williams USA fiber optic sights. I like these personally more than the Glock sights. Nothing wrong with the Glock sights, but like these just for the fact they are very low profile, so they're low snag because some people like the environment manipulation to where you can grab on the slide and pull it back if you need to. I have the comp, so figured that was kind of the trade-off there. Additionally, with these, I prefer reds on the back and greens on the front, just because reds kind of line up that notch and the green kind of just falls in place. Some people prefer the opposite way around, but again, my gun, my review, just giving my opinion here. Just for my eyes, works a lot better. Also on here, I have I forget who exactly makes this, but they're on Amazon. They're like $10. This is just a rubberized grip. It's like a sleeve that fits over. You can use them on rifles, pistols, what have you. And you see here, I just kind of rolled it up underneath and it's staying fairly well. I like it. Some people would say, well, why would you want to put a bigger grip on a Glock for the fact that it's already big enough as it is? Well, I just enjoyed it for I like the rubber feel, and it gives a more solid purchase for myself. So good feel. Again, it does feel clunky, but all Glocks feel like you're holding a brick anyway, so might as well make it a rubberized brick. Moving a bit far back now, none of this has changed. I feel like the slide release and all this stuff was should stay the same. Now, I did try the extended slide release, but it kind of interfered with this as far as from drawing from like pocket or waistband, so kept it flat. Did get an extended magazine release. It is nice because you don't have to break your grip in order to drop the mag, so I keep the same exact grip that I have. And some Glocks you kind of have to roll a bit, or you have to have them longer thumbs to be able to hit that release. But it's nice. Has little serrations on here, and it has a little surprising on the other side, but I'll get to that in a second. Also, big fan of Boondock Saints here, and this is the Aequitas Veritas Truth and Justice insignia on the bottom butt plate here, just because instead of having that ugly little hole here, and to kind of match with the facade, little red colors. Now, this does pair to my AR, which I'll be doing a review on that here. Stick around for it. And, it's kind of like they're twins. So, on the other side here, you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, going with the slide release, I did have it engraved with a bit of scripture. I'm not sure. Will it zoom? It's they all walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Just a little bit something to, keep you safe at night. Keep you warm, sort of deal in your heart. Just a little minor touch. Some people aren't into that, but me personally, I like that little tiny touch that it has, and it makes this gun mine. And again, just things that work for me that I enjoy. And with that, not too many other changes. Oh, there is one more change. I did upgrade the spring, the firing pin. It's like a little sleeve that goes in there. I can't show because I have to take the whole gun apart here. But it's the Maritime Cup, I believe it's called. And basically, if you think of the firing pin, it does ride in a sleeve. And, the firing pin just rides it rides in that sleeve to strike the primer. Now, it has like a little silicone or plastic or some other kind of material follower behind it that's just solid and encapsulates the entire hole as it's going forward. Now, what they've seen, and again, this performance may vary, is that when there's water in the gun or when it's submerged and you try to pull it directly out and try to fire it, that firing pin is slowed by the pneumatic action of the firing pin going forward and trying to compress that water against and trying to come out the hole. So it basically slows it down. You get a light strike, and then you have to cock it, tap, rack, bang, or hopefully bang again. Well, what I did was with the Maritime Cup, it basically has like a little cross in there to where it's getting contact on four sides, but instead of the full circle, it has, the cutouts in the little sections here that allow water to pass through, that will allow your gun to function normally. Just a little touch. Is it really needed? No. Is it nice to know that it's in there? Yes. And that's all that matters, because, if you feel comfortable with your gun, you feel confident with your gun, then you're going to perform comfortably and confidently, and not be like, oh, do I have to hesitate because I don't think it's going to be able to do this? And, moments of hesitation, your life can be in the hands at that balance at that moment. So yeah, this is my, Glock 19 here. It, again, may not be for everyone's taste, but I personally like it. I do plan on taking off the Streamlight and doing one of the O-lights. I've been slowly migrating to the O-lights, just because I like the recharge functionality, because the CR123 batteries and all this funny cells just get tired of replacing at times. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas for any future videos or something you want to talk about or bring up or what have you, throw it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to talk with you. And I hope to catch you guys next time, and I hope everyone had a super awesome, wonderful, fantastic day and continues to. Talk to you guys later.